What's going on, everyone? Instant Classic here. Give you my review of tonight's pay-per-view, WWE One Night Stand. As you can see from my ratings, overall this was decent at best. I pretty much knew going into it this pay-per-view would do nothing for me. It was nothing more than a throwaway, and that's what it ended up being. A couple things happened in here which kind of saved it from being a pretty much bad pay per view, but overall, like I said, it's not really worth your money. But let me run down the card for you and tell you what I think about things. The first match of the night was Jeff Hardy versus Umaga. I was gonna say for the Intercontinental title. It wasn't for the Intercontinental title. It was just a match, falls count anywhere. This was a good opener. It really wasn't supposed to be anything more than just a fun falls count anywhere doing crazy. Of course, with Jeff Hardy, you're gonna have some crazy spots, and Umaga being the beast that he is, he's gonna take control most of the match. Um, but like I said, they were nice, decent spots where I think Jeff was like they were like in the hallway, and he like slid down the rail and did like a God Almighty, he did like a clothesline to him or whatever. That was pretty good. The big spot of the night happened when Jeff Hardy, they were outside. Jeff Hardy climbed on the trailer. He knocked Umaga off and did the swanton. Of course, they didn't show it, kind of like the swanton he did on Orton, because there was padding or something down there. But like I said, that didn't take away from him because you knew. I mean, you can't do. You got to be you know, obviously got to be careful with dangerous spots like that. So they did it the best way they could. I thought they should have moved a little bit faster, getting everything out of there so the camera can get over there. But like I said, it was the safest way you can do it. So, and it didn't really hurt the match at all. Like I said, good opener, nothing really bad. But yeah, 2 and 3/4 stars for me. Then we went to I guess the five-way match: Tommy Dreamer, CM Punk, Big Show, John Morrison, Chavo, Guerrero. Winner of this match gets the shot at Kane, the ECW champion, or whoever the ECW champion is, at Night of Champions. Which I hate this having pay-per-view with a passion. This was a good match. It was a Singapore King match, by the way. Not into matches like that, but they did some nice things in here. Big Show completely dominated. He was getting dominated. All four guys other than Big Show went and got the Singapore Kings off the pole. And they started beating on Big Show. But of course, Big Show being the guy he is, he came back. There was a part where I believe Chavo got knocked to the outside, and Shawn Marion from San Diego Chargers happened to be in the crowd, and I believe he got hit with the Singapore Cane. He ended up getting one of the Singapore canes from CM Punk, and he ended up hitting Chavo with the cane, which was pretty cool to see. Like I said, just get a celebrity, hometown celebrity involved, athlete involved like that. It gets the crowd going, and that's all it was meant to be. And like I said, it was really good. Big Show, God, he nearly killed Tommy Dreamer with that Kane shot, and he ended up winning the match. So we're gonna see Big Show versus Kane for the ECW title at I keep wanting to call it Vengeance, Night of Champions. Um, like I said, who knows how that match is gonna go. Then we went to the first blood match between CM Punk and John Cena. CM Punk, I'm sorry, JBL and John Cena. Yeah, sorry, this thing is getting on my nerves. JBL and John Cena. This was nothing really that good. Um, kind of like their match in '05 Judgment Day with the I Quit, but of course, not as good. Um, like I said, really nothing special in there. Cena ended up getting the win. He put the STFU on. I didn't really like the way this match ended. He put the STFU on JBL, and he pretty much had blood coming out of his mouth, and that's how it ended. Like I said, I didn't like the way that ended, but for a JBL match, it was okay. But like I said, they've had way better matches in the past. Uh, so yeah, that would be good. 2 and 2 and 1/4 star for me. The I Quit match: Beth Phoenix versus Melina for women's match and an I Quit match. This was really good. All I can say was the submission that Beth Phoenix put Melina out with at the end of the match. That was really good. But you know, I thought they would done a little bit more. Of course, I Quit. I mean, it is the ladies, but it is the I Quit match as well. You would have thought they would have done, some more brutal stuff, but obviously they didn't do that. But like I said, for a women's I Quit match, the first one I ever seen, it was pretty good. So I'll give that 2.5 stars. Then we go to the match I was pretty much looking forward to. Um, Not really because it's a stretcher match, but just because this feud going on, Shawn Michaels versus Dave Batista. This match, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this match. If I like it or if I don't. There were things in this match that said, "Oh, I really like that," but things I was like, "Ah." One of the big things was it pretty much looks like we're gonna go ahead and see a Dave Batista heel turn, which should be good. Um, he ended up winning the match. Just to let you know about that. You know how I am with Shawn Michaels. I'm a huge HBK mark. I really don't like seeing Michaels lose, but if you're gonna turn Batista heel and this is gonna help out, then that's pretty good. Um, in the match, Shawn Michaels he ended up giving Batista a sweet chin music and had him on the what do you call it, on the stretcher. Of course, Batista got out of that. He hit Shawn Michaels with a Batista bomb, and then it just got crazy because Jericho kept. I don't understand what they were doing with Jericho. Jericho comes out and pretty much just motivating Shawn Michaels to, hurry up, get back in the ring. Batista just looking at him. I'm thinking Batista's gonna knock Jericho out, but he just staring there and looking at him. Refs tell Jericho to leave. Batista pretty much had the match in hand, but he goes back into the ring with Michaels. He ended up giving another Batista bomb. I really wish he would have kept going because I saw the heel turn coming and I was like, keep on going, just keep doing it. If you're gonna do a heel turn, do it all the way. Once again, he had Shawn Michaels on the stretcher. He was rolling him to the finish line. Jericho comes out again. Like I said, I just didn't understand what they were doing with this. Batista ended up getting the steel steps, and he gave Shawn Michaels a spine buster, brutal spine buster on there. And then he ended up put him on the stretcher and ended up winning. Like I said, it was a good match. It was a good match, but just things in there just took away from you know what I thought this match could potentially be. Big thing was with that Jericho thing, and I really hate complaining, but like I said, if you're gonna turn Batista heel, a guy that you guys know I hate, you should have went all out with it. That's just the way I feel it should have happened. Like I said, it was a good match, but some things just took it away. So 2.25 star for me. Sorry. Then we went to the WWE Championship match, last man standing, Triple H versus Randy Orton. All I can say is, God. You guys know I'm a huge Orton mark, and this sucks. I tell you that much. Um, Long story short, it was a boring match, a very boring match. It got a little bit better, and then Orton, I think he was looking to give Triple H an RKO. Triple H ended up picking up Orton and throwing him over the top rope. Orton landed on the floor, barely missing the steel steps, but he landed right on the shoulder. You can hear him saying he broke his collarbone, which is not good. That ended up, well, Triple H went out and got a sledgehammer and hit him over the head with it. But after that, Triple H got the 10 count, and you can obviously tell that he was hurt. Like I said, that sucks. But even if this match would have continued going, I still don't think it would have been anything better. This gets 2 stars for me, just because, like I said, it got a little bit better near the finish, which shouldn't have been the finish, but it wouldn't have been anything good at all. And then we went to the match of the night. Well, not the match of the night, but the main event: Edge versus Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Undertaker lost, he would have to leave the WWE. I feared that because of the last man standing match being so short, that this match was gonna get drawn out and be long, and that's pretty much what happened. They were taking like 2-3 minute breaks between every single move. But like I said, that doesn't take away from what they did in this match. There were some brutal chair shots by Edge. Of course, Hawkins and Ryder came out to try to help Edge, and I'm sorry, I still can't tell the difference between them. But one of them caught a bad choke slam to the outside. Well, both of them did, but one of them caught a really bad one. Bam Neely and Chavo Guerrero tried to come out and help him out. Didn't happen. Edge did the spot that Shelton Benjamin did last year, not from WrestleMania, but from last man, from One Night Stand, where he fell out to the outside onto the ladder, which is pretty good. Taker took a brutal spot, kind of like Matt Hardy and Bubba Ray Dudley did at WrestleMania 17 with the four tables and everything. Props for him for doing that. Surprisingly, Edge wins the belt, so rated R, the rated R era is back, which is good. But there's no telling what they'll do with this Undertaker thing. But like I said, overall, this pay-per-view not worth buying, not at all. Check the replay out, but other than that, not that good. It's class 8, and I'm out.